Podcast. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. This is a daily show where I discuss news, nonsense, and my personal. You know what? Let me just start over. Everything's already screwed up. Take two. Welcome to the Eric Zane Show podcast. I almost ruined everything over the weekend, and I am not kidding you. We are talking bullet dodged. This could have been extremely ugly. By the way, side note, I bit the hell out of my tongue this weekend so bad that may have been why seconds ago I couldn't talk. Oh my God. Slow down when you're eating. I'm giving a lecture to myself. I mean, just a real, oh my God. And then I'm bleeding all over the place. So I got a mouthful of Skittles. Of course, it's not really any food that's good for you. It's a mouthful of Skittles. And, I'm for some reason I'm eating them like it's the last thing I'm ever going to eat. And I'm just chomping away, and then all of a sudden, whammo! Oh God. And so I've got options. My options are spit out all the Skittles or chew them up with a saliva blood slurry that is now pouring out of my tongue. Wasn't there a story not long ago about Skittles are laced with some type of, I don't know, weirdo chemical, titanium, platinum dust or something like that? I don't care. I just don't care. I'm not kidding you. I did my voice tracking yesterday for Big 101.3, and I had no problems whatsoever. But today, I feel like I'm going to say every other word as slurred. That's how bad this hurts. Shit. I was talking about how I very nearly screwed everything up, and I see audience member Roger is here. Roger is involved in this. I'm not kidding you. Give me a break today because I can't tell you how uncomfortable I am in this first 3-4 minutes of podcast, and I feel like I am speaking with a speech impediment. I will be trying to speak slower, more slowly in order to get this right. But oh God, got to play hurt, you know. Forever ago, Roger and Rebecca reached out to your old pal Eric Zane. And they said, would you be interested in being the officiant for our son's wedding? I'm like, yeah, sure, of course. And, you know, this isn't like a huge undertaking. Some are, but this one in particular was short, sweet, and simple. Beautiful nonetheless, and it worked out incredibly. But now the rest of the story can be told, Roger and Rebecca and your son, Zach, and his now new wife, Kenzie. You have no idea how close the day was to being ruined. I considered not talking about this, but now I know I can. I know I can because it all worked out. But my God, was it close to not happening? and this is all just stupidity on my part. Okay, so we got it all worked out. I've met with a young couple, figured out what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it. The location for the wedding planned is not far from where I live. It's on Saturday morning, like 10:45. I have to be there. The lovely bride will walk down the aisle. Not far after that, and then we're gonna get it done. Very intimate setting. Immediate family only. Let me just tell you, we knocked it out of the park. Everything was beautiful. Everybody was perfect. Not a thing went wrong. However, I have to be there at 10:45. At 10:05 a.m., I am laying in bed. And I'm like, okay, what do I have to do today? Okay, well, first thing I have to get done is I have to get Diana's car washed. So I'm going to take it to the car wash. I got to be there at, I'll probably get there around 12:30. In the meantime, I'm going to get up, have some coffee, look at the internet, maybe read a book, voice track. I got time. Make some food. I have completely forgotten about where I needed to be 40 minutes from when I was laying in bed. It was not there. I had no thought of being there. Think about that. Diana's getting ready to go hang out with her friends. And she goes, so, what time's your wedding? And my eyes got as big as saucers. I went, oh, shit. Now, I wasn't late. In fact, I made it there exactly at the time that I needed to be there. But had she not said anything to me, this would not have happened. Oh, my God. My God. He says, this is where Aram should enter and snarkily mention to you that modern smartphones have this neat feature called calendar. No, you're right, man. And normally I do, but this time I did not. For some reason, I didn't put that in with a reminder on it. Roger, it was gone. And had Diana not mentioned that, yeah, there's no telling when I would have remembered about the big day. And that is awful to even consider. I was so frightened. I'm sitting there and I went, and I had this. Diana said it to me, and then I was silent. I was like this. And I'm just looking at a clock. The digital numbers on the clock. I'm like, and I look at it, and then she goes, did you forget? And I go, yeah, I sure did. I sure did. She goes, well, you better get your ass in gear. I go, you're right. And so, my God, there wasn't really any urgency in it because I had time, but had any more time passed, I would have ruined everything for everyone. I mean, they planned this out and everybody looked fantastic and everybody would have been waiting there with their dicks in their hands. And I'm sitting going, oh, no, wait. Oh, fuck. Because, at about 10:45, they would have been looking for me. And then 10:50 would pass and then 10:55 and then I'd get a text. And if I got it, I then would have rushed over there. Linda says someone set a reminder to tell Eric to set a reminder for the car show and Bosco's on Saturday. No, for sure. And I don't even know if I have that one in my phone. I think I'm losing it. Oh my God. Joe writes, if there's any reason these two should not wed, please just don't show up. Wow. You know, that was so bad that, like, for the rest of the day, I was just feeling terrible because of the negligence. I mean, it didn't happen, but it very well could have. I apologize for something that did not happen. Oh, my God. All right. But we survived. There you go. So on Saturday also, I reached out to everybody's pal, Kyler. And I said, Kyler, let's go racing. Let's go to Berlin. And he goes, hey, yeah, well, can my lovely wife go? And I go, yes, of course. So, okay. I was reminded 1 second after we sat down, and it was me, Jackie, my daughter, and Justin, her fiance, Kyler, and Tracy. And I don't know about you, but as much as I love Kyler, I don't know if we can ever be out in public again. And this goes for any of you. I sometimes get on Sarah Rook-Ruck-Roosh for this same thing. But I've got a bit of a problem when I am in the presence with someone who willfully and neglectfully swears like a sailor in public. Would you fucking knock it off? Now, this podcast is different because when I'm at a Berlin Raceway and I'm surrounded by people in the stands, it's packed. And Kyler is right in front of me. And he sits down. Of course, he's got 2 beers. And he's actually seated in front of me so we can turn and we can have a conversation. 3 of his first 6 words are the F word. And he's like, fuck, oh my God, dude, come on. Fucking A. Seriously? What are you doing? There's a little old man in front of him. The old man immediately turns around and looks right at Kyler, which Kyler doesn't see. And I go, shh, dude, don't. What? That I am who I am. I'm like, that is such a bullshit way of handling this. Just, I go, dude, I said, if you don't stop, because he did it first. He did it one time. So I nipped it in the bud and I go, if you don't stop, I'm not going to talk to you. This whole time that we're here, I'm not going to talk to you. If you're going to swear, I'm just going to ignore you. I'm sorry. There is no excuse for that. I fucking hate that. Because I can see the old timer who's uncomfortable with Kyler swearing. That's bullshit. I know it's weird from a guy who swears all the time in a podcast, but it's different, okay? You know, it's just really weird. So I'm like, okay, come on, man. Rom says Eric didn't know Kyler swears, I guess. No, I knew he swears, dumbass, but not like surrounded by people that we don't know. Don't do that. That is not okay. I don't do that. I'm sitting there. I'm not talking like an asshole. Look around you. Amanda says you got to feel the room or read the room. Yeah, absolutely. So no, that is bullshit. Okay. If you're in mixed company like that, no fucking way. Fuck that shit. I am not dealing with that. You gotta, and I know it's ridiculous that I'm sitting here every day and I swear like an asshole. I get that, but it's just me and you in your ears. I'm just swearing in your ears. That's all I'm doing. If you have it playing like at work, you don't want your coworkers to hear this shit. So that was fucking terrible. I'm like, Kyler, come on, man. And he's doing this whole, well, I've been like this since the day I was born. He's like giving me a pep talk about why it's okay for him to swear. There's like an 85-year-old man at him who has virgin ears. He doesn't want to hear that shit. And I'm like, come on. Aram says if you aren't going to swear at a race, where are you going to swear? Asshole, there's no way in hell you would do that. There is no, you're just, you don't even swear at all. No. There's kids around, there's old folks around, not acceptable. So, okay. I think he only dropped one more F-bomb after that, and I'm like, okay, fine. Let's see. I wrote down nearly, okay, yes. Oh my God. So we sit down getting set to watch a racing. It's the last race of the year. And they go, all right, we're going to start out the program with it's like kids and go-karts. I forget what it's called, quarter midgets or something like that. So they got one race is like 4 kids. And the track is just like 300 feet, and then there's cones set up. It isn't like they go all the way around the track. I mean, the cars don't move nearly as fast as like obviously a normal car. But so the kids, there's like 4 kids racing. The kid who wins the race is has the sister in the race too. So he beats his sister in the race. And so he wins the go-kart race, and this kid is really young. He's probably like 6. And he beats his 5-year-old sister. And Zach Herrig, who, Kyler, what the fuck are you doing? Kyler, quit. Okay, you asshole. Now he's giving away the goddamn story. Shut up. How many times do I have to cover this with you? Do you think I'm an idiot? I just beat the shit out of Amanda the other day. Don't tip off the story, you fat fucking degenerate asshole. God. All right. So the kid beats his sister. Audio, check. Video, check. Zach Herrig interviews the kid.
Your first year racing, and you beat your sister to win a championship. That's got to be pretty cool. Talk a little bit about that.
Me and my sister's slow, so I can pass her.
Nice. Well said. He's already a professional at this. Your first year racing.
Okay, that was great. And if you are watching the live stream, you know that the kid was about to tell his sister, or tell Zach that his sister's slow. Because fucking Kyler told you all. What do I have to do to get you people to shut the fuck up?
That's what you get for opening with that. I put you in the crosshair like Chris Kyle.
Hang on.
Took you right
Shut
out
up
right
for a
there.
second. Would you? I can't even hear you. Okay, say that all again.
I said I put you right in the crosshairs like I was Chris Kyle right there. Don't open with that.
What are you talking about? Don't open with that. What? Who are you? Who are you?
We were in freaking Marn.
Who are you to tell me?
Who do you think you are?
Who are you? Who are you to tell me what I should open my show with? Are you kidding me?
It's for the show.
Yeah, it's for the show. You sound like one of the
And for
goddamn Deniacs there.
Maureen to tell people she'll stop swearing in front of children.
Shut
I'll
up.
Stop it.
Shut
Keep
up.
typing.
You asshole. How can you possibly sit there in front of these people and talk like that? I mean, don't you have any
Why do you want your kid? Why do
Can't
you,
you
want your kid
read
to learn how
the
to swear
room?
on the bus?
What an asshole.
They're
I'm
gonna end
not
up
worried about
saying the wrong words
there's
in the
people
wrong
all
place.
around you looking at us. It's so embarrassing. Why don't
It's just
you
because I have a nice tan.
No, you look like shit. You smell like shit. You sound like shit. I hope you enjoyed the one time we went out. I hope it was fun for you.
Oh,
You embarrass the fuck out of me, and then you come in here and you give away the goddamn story. Oh yeah, the
I
kid
can't
said.
wait till I find a bobblehead.
Shut up. What an asshole. He's trying to justify his terrible behavior. All right. At some point, audience members are going to learn to not tip off stories. It's the single quickest way to get yourself on my serious bad side. People, please shut up. My God. Okay, this is a big week because on Friday of this week, we are going to hit show number 900. And I'm really, really excited about that as we barrel our way towards 1,000 free podcasts. Free podcast and 1,000 Patreon podcasts. So thank you so much for the support here in the Baldwin Ace Hardware Fear Bunker Studio. Baldwin Ace Hardware, a beacon of DIY awesomeness in the Northland. I cannot tell you, I know I already talked about it, how difficult this is to do this show today. I'm telling you, it didn't hurt this bad. My stupid tongue. I must have almost bitten that damn thing off. My God. All right, back to the go-kart races, the kids at Berlin. Jesus. Problem. This first race is 4 cars. It takes 3 minutes and the race is over, and then they have the interview with the kid. It's great. All right, and then they're going to do a second heat. Many more cars, though. It's probably like 10, 11, 12 cars. Okay. They do half a lap. There's a wreck. They bring out a caution, which I'm like, wait, why are they doing that? So they actually fix the car, and then they bring out a pace car, but it's a golf cart. And then that's Gary, the guy who drives the actual pace truck during the big races. Gary's driving the golf cart. These kids are so aggressive that Gary's driving the golf cart, and one of the kids wrecked Gary in the golf cart. Gary in the golf cart got hit. So it was just a fucking nightmare. So this takes like 5 minutes to get this straightened out. They didn't even have one lap in the books. They get one lap in the books, another wreck. And then this happens for the next 40 minutes. This is a 12-lap race. It takes about 10 seconds to get around the track. Okay? Kyler was there. Not Kyler. Tyler. There's a Kyler and a Tyler. Tyler K was there as well. In fact, I want to get his take on this. He could probably hear Kyler swearing over the roar of the motors during this event. I don't know if he'll be able to pick up because he works in a hospital setting, but maybe. Tyler was there. His father-in-law did the pace truck, so that was great. I don't think he can do it, but oh my God! And this went on and on and on. And then this one kid in the 91 car, he kept hitting the wall. And then he hit it one too many times, and one of his wheels fell off. It's rolling through the track. Oh my God. One catastrophe after another, and then the kids finally figured it out, and then the race ended. It took, oh my God, it was just forever. Jesus. Finally, so I had to put up with Kyler swearing like an idiot. But I think he got the message. It's like, dude, you've got to stop. My God, if you do it again, I'm just going to leave. So let me just say this. If you're ever lucky enough to be in my presence again, Kyler, I'm going to give you one opportunity. And if you embarrass me by swearing in front of people that I don't know and they turn around and give you a funny look and I have to sit there and endure that, I'm going to get the hell out of there. I'm just going to leave. All right. Thank you to the audience enjoying the show on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. But it's time for you to go. I'd like to give you the first handful of minutes in the Open on the Eric Zane Show podcast, and then I'll send you on your way. If you want the rest of the show as it happens live, you have to go to Twitch, twitch.tv/Eric Zane Live. That's where you go. Hit the follow button. You can watch a whole show live. You can also subscribe if that's what you want to do for free with your Amazon Prime account. And as always, download the audio podcast wherever you download podcasts. Just search Eric Zane Show podcast or get it at ericzaneshow.com. Maureen says, Kyler, come to Bosco's on Saturday. Okay. Yes. This is what's going to happen because the car show ends at noon on Saturday at Irvine's. And then we're going to go to Hudsonville and have lunch at Bosco's. So I've got a scenario where if it's Sarah and Kyler and you two don't have it in check, I'm just going to get my food and walk out the door. Okay? That's okay. You can swear. You can say whatever you want in public like that. But I'm just going to leave. So you're all invited. Can't wait to see you. I'll be ready to leave. All right? Kyler is an absolute wrecking ball in public. You've got to get that in check. It's the worst. Makes me so uncomfortable. Jesus, stop. All right. So for the folks on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, thank you, but goodbye.